Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello, hello. Then, my friends, early today. But if you're building a business on social media, you realize that things have been changing around all day long, whether it's on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. There's a number of changes. So, marketing, the environment is becoming you know, unpredictable sometimes. You have to keep up with it. How do you remain relevant and engaging on your social media platform? Trying to make sure that the volume is up on your social media platform in this changing environment. Today, we're going to talk. I'm going to share with you one tip. One tip. If you employ this one tip consistently, you'll be all right. This one tip, no joke. So if you are going to be watching me live, let me know where you're watching from because my phone is just dinging off, right? And if you're going to be watching the replay, let me know also where you're watching from because this one tip is going to help you out all the time. So, what's this one tip, Yvette? I want to share with you right now. That's your story. Your story. Share your story. I don't have any story to share. Yes, you do. We all have a story. So, for those of you who have not met me before, my name is Yvette Garel, and I come to you live in this community every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I don't know why this is so loud, right? So I come to you in this community Monday, Wednesday, Friday to share. Monday's mindset. Wednesdays and Fridays we talk social media tip. Last time we talked about how to using the 5 E's to keep our audience and engage and in the knowing and what we need to do to when we post out there, what we put out there. Now today I'm going to pull back one thing if you want to remain relevant and engage in here on social media, you want to be you, of course, and that's your story. You want to be you. Your story is your story. Your story is not my story. Your story is your story. And who can tell your story like you? And don't tell me you don't have a story. Yes, we all have a story. We have many stories. Which one would you want to tell? Which one would you want to tell your audience that is going to be relatable and that is going to help them to take the next step? Okay, so if you're building, you realize the marketing environment has changed, right? But if you want to remain relevant and want to be engaging in this changing environment, we think about changing environment. We talk about the introduction of AI, right? The artificial intelligence. So Chat GPT is running away, but I heard on the news the other day where some companies are, talking about the AI experience and it's interfering into some things and so on and so forth. But it's okay. We're gonna use every tool we have. But think about the experience that you can share. You can share your journey, how you got into business. You can share your journey, how you remain focused in business, how you cope, how when things happen, what you do. Share that. But how are you going to share it? Now, you need to come up with interesting ways to share those journeys. Remember that you're talking to your audience, right? The people who follow you. They want to know about you. For example, I share my journey. How did I start off in network marketing? Or how did I actually get online to be doing social media marketing or internet marketing? Oh, that's like a lot of substance in that, a lot of things that I could share around that. I can share with you how did I get into digital marketing, right? In the pandemic, when everybody was like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? People quitting, you have a team and everybody just leaving. Like, how am I going to be able to sustain this business? Because remember now, where everybody goes in business to make a return on their investment, right? So if you're not making money, right? If you're not making money, your team's not growing, your products are not selling, nothing's going on, you remain static, right? So we've got to find ways. And that was a shift in the marketplace. That was a big shift in the marketplace. How many of us shifted or we remained static? How many people just remained there in that position? And the shift was going on. And if you didn't catch that wave, it's kind of challenging right now to keep up because what was happening then, it's not coming back. It kept going. And now we have to be catching up with that, right? We, in our marketing, online, the internet, has taken marketing by storm. And a lot of us, we saw it coming and we did not catch on. Some of us don't even know how to use a computer for basic things. You know, we can't shop online. Oh, we're not shopping online. We got to walk into the store. Well, let me tell you something. A lot of these stores have online presence. Yes, they put their stuff out there online. They have their little brick and mortar, but there's an online presence. Why is this so? So the marketing environment have changed. Have you changed your skill set? Have you changed your mindset? What have you been changing in order to keep up? I'm telling you, my friends, they're not going back. You notice the change is always something else in the future. And so, one thing that you can do to remain relevant is to tell your story. Tell how you change. For me, when I ventured into digital marketing, yeah, I was there and I was thinking, I'm like, man, how am I going to maintain my, teach my people, help my people? I don't know what's going to happen when the pandemic ends, but I saw opportunities online where people were trying to teach us how to do the business online, marketing skills, presentation skills and all that. So I leaned in. I leaned in and I listened. And I was on this. I didn't let up. Yes. And so I realized that all those days when instead of sitting and staring the walls, I got myself involved and engaged. And I remember listening to, I think her name is Marie Folio, when she said, everything is figuratable. I think so. You can figure out everything, whatever the word is, right? So I remember her, Marie Foley, I think her name is, and she said everything is figuratable or figure outable or whatever the word is. But what she's actually saying, you can figure out anything. It's not that difficult, but you've got to lean in. You cannot let it pass you by. And I'm not saying you jump on every bandwagon, but you jump on the bandwagon that's particularly directed to where you want to go. So you know that your destination is that direction. You look for the opportunities going in that direction. Now you build up your story so you can come back and help somebody that's probably going or wanting to go in that same direction. So, how do you remain relevant and engaging right up in this marketplace here? Your story. Your story is unique to you, and nobody can tell you that is not your story. I got multiplicity of stories. How I got into network marketing, how when after I separated from my job, how did I that there was a window. Yeah, there was a window where I was just spending out the little money I had to try to do the things. I'd be like, whoops, all of a second here. I need to be putting in back some things. I need to be finding a way to make money to go back. I need to maybe invest some more, all the kind of stuff. So a lot of things, it's a lot of stories. And so one of these days, I'm telling you, I'm going to organize it because I got a lot of story. As a school teacher, as a business manager, as a mentor, yeah, lots of stories. And all of those are unique to me. You can tell my story. No. But if you sit down and put your story, make sure it is relevant, based upon your niche. Your audience wants to hear from you. How are you going to help them out if they don't understand how you got here? How did you get to this point? How did you get to this point, Yvette, when they told you that you're too old to do this thing? You baby boomer. What were you going on the internet about? You're gonna do business, and yeah, what's the point in that? Are you gonna do the computer? And I'm gonna tell you, at this point in my life, I maneuver this computer better than a whole lot of stuff. We always say, oh, the computer, that's for the younger generation. Cut that out. No, it's for everybody. Cut that out. Oh, it's for the Gen Xers and the millennials. Oh, absolutely. That it came into being during those times. But that does not prevent anybody from learning how to use the tools that are available to them for their advantage. We have got to grab onto things that is available, and you know people will talk you out of your vision, your dreams, but you've got to understand it's your dream, it's your vision, it's your mission, and you keep going. That's your story. So how much more powerful you can become you can be remain relevant on here on social media and not telling your story. You have to tell your story. If I tell you my story about how I got into network marketing, I had no idea. I don't even know when I got into it. I had no idea what I was doing or what I needed to do. I would plug into these training and I would listen, and they wouldn't even make any sense to me, but I would listen. I don't know what to do with anything, but I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna plug in until I understood the concept. I got into attraction marketing. I was listening, and until I understood the concept, and I'm like, well, how does this actually work? How does this actually affect what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to be here. I'm trying to establish a business online. I'm trying to make some money. I'm trying to help my family supplement my income. I'm trying to provide goods and services, and all the things. How is all that going to help me? But when I leaned in, and understood what was taking place, what was going on, how I needed those skills, that I leaned in some more. And I didn't only lean in, but I grabbed onto them, right? And so for some of us, we feel like we know it all, eh? We don't need anything else. But I'm gonna tell you right now, with how things are moving in the environment, in this marketplace here online, you might want to grab some skills to keep you going here. Yes, because things are changing every day. It's like things are evolving. We've got to keep up with that. We don't have to keep up with everything, but we have to keep up enough to remain relevant and engaging and make our voice stand out here on social media, right? Yes. So remember now your story. What part of your story that you will share with your audience that is going to help your audience become more relatable to your message, your brand, the problems you're trying to help them solve, right? And then take it from there. Of course, you're going to build a community. Of course, you're going to build your tribe. But guess what? You got to be relatable. They got to see, oh, well, you know what? She started here with $200 or $300 or $500, and now she can say, okay, she has established herself, so many streams of income. Now she didn't finish it. She just getting started, right? When I hear this terminology, multiple bills require multiple streams of income, I want that. Yeah. So how am I going to get that? I'm going to lean into what I'm able to, where my vision is leading me, and take it and work it, right? And take the little pieces that's here for me. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to share. And if share with others, if you partake of this offering, this cup, right? This is what it can do for you. For example, when I went into network marketing, and I and the product which I loved very well didn't understand how to do the marketing side, but absolutely knew how to take the product and just enjoy myself, right? I went into network marketing. I got hold of this product, travel. I love to travel, and that was just right up my alley. Had no idea how to market travel, but you know what? I was a traveler, right? I still travel, and that was what I wanted to do. But eventually, I figured out how to help others travel better, help others travel more, help others travel like me. People are always saying, Yvette, you're always traveling. Absolutely. I'm always traveling. Guess what? Because I learned how to do it best. I learned how to do it the way that I don't have to spend a whole lot of money all the time, or, but I learned the skills that I needed and the marketing and how to do it. So, yeah, and I do it. How did I do that? Because I leaned into the information. Took whatever I needed from it and build it out. So that, okay, when I go out and I take my pictures, and people see me doing this and that with family, and I help people to do the same. Just 2 days ago, I sent off a number of persons on their cruise. Yes, they wanted to go cruise, and so we did the little education and so on. Teach them how to do that. They could do their own thing, and they're gone on their merry. Owning the business online, it's not that scary. Not that scary. If you find yourself wanting to do that, then there's lots of opportunities. Lots of opportunity that you can engage in. You gotta choose. Okay, so continue to follow me here at Yvette Grill Online. I got lots of um, stuff to share with you. Lots of my journey. Because guess what? I want to make an impact. You know what? This little girl coming to the country. Yep. Just ordinary little girl, but I've got a lot of stories to share. And I got a lot of questions to ask you. Got a lot of journeys to take you on. But gotta share those. So as we continue to share here on social media, on here online, you've got to be able to stand out from the crowd, to remain relevant and to continue to become engaging. How are you going to do that? Share your story. And so I want to offer you, of course, to continue to follow me here on social media. There's a free digital video that you can get in my. I always post that, and we have a summit coming up shortly that you can participate in as well. I'm going to drop that link in the comments, and if you see the need that you want to participate in this summit, go ahead, click the link, do the registration, and I'll see you on the inside. I'll talk to you later. Take care, everybody. See you on Monday. Monday's mindset. Take care now. Bye bye.